Clear prop. Well, good evening campers, welcome back. This was a bit of a surprise video. I wasn't expecting to make this evening. Mark, the CFI here at Micro Training, put out a call on the back phone saying anybody want to go flying Wednesday evening, weather's looking nice. And we've had a bit of a response. So we've got Ian, Giles, Mark, Martin and me. I don't think I've forgotten anybody. We did have Fred, but unfortunately he had a bit of an issue with his engine, so he won't be joining us this evening. But we're going on a bit of a bumble. The first one of 2024, let's hope it's the first of many. We are bumbling. So this is just a case of follow my leader. I'm not entirely sure where we're going. I know we're going towards Alton Towers and then on towards Leek, and then apparently there's a railway line which is worth looking at, and some other stuff that was suggested.
Right, I realise that saying we're going to go and look at some stuff isn't particularly informative, so let's do this properly. As usual, we will be departing from Darley Moor Airfield, just south of Ashbourne in Derbyshire, and then we're going to be flying west, keeping just to the south of Alton Towers Theme Park before continuing northwest towards the town of Leek, and then north over Tittersworth Reservoir before reaching our final turning point of the Roaches. The Roaches is a prominent rocky feature just north of Tittersworth Reservoir. It reaches a height of 1,657 feet. The name the Roaches comes from the French Les Roches, which quite literally means the rocks, which is apt because that's exactly what they are. The ridge is very popular with hikers, rock climbers, free runners, and on this evening, a squadron of Flexwing pilots just looking for something cool to go and see.
It's actually surprisingly hard to fly in formation. Again though, this is a really good demonstration of showing that this 9-wing can fly with slower aircraft. So Mark's flying a Raptor. It's a pretty rapid machine, but it's not as fast as this. But just by holding the bar pressure forward, which is very little effort, we can fly at the same speed. And I could do this all day long. I can't do that. I haven't got a hand throttle. That's not fair. Well, as soon as we're going over Alton Towers, might as well give you a bit of a close-up. That up. So the idea there then was me and Giles were going to fly either side of Mark, and on the count of 3 we were going to give it some gas and leave it for dust. It kind of worked. Ah, now then, this must be the railway that they were on about. This is one of the things I like about this hobby, is when these things happen, completely unplanned, the last minute call to action, and you get to go flying with a load of mates. on a nice spring evening. Life don't get much better than this. I tell you what, I must remember every time I go flying with friends, I need to turn off the Sky Demon alerts, because the closer you get, the more excited the little fella inside the phone gets, the higher his pitch of his voice gets. It starts sounding like C3PO. Warning, danger, 12 o'clock high. Right, let's get Mr. Fowler. Oh, this is absolutely breathtaking. Absolutely stunning. Do you know, I've just realised what this is like. You remember when you were a kid and you used to go out and play with your mates on your bikes of an evening, riding around thinking you were the dog's danglies? I think this is just the grown-up version of that. This is awesome. Oh man, what a view, look at that. I'm so glad I did this evening. It's like there's somebody camping on there. Must be bonkers. I'm just going to go and have a little explore. I can soon catch Mark up. People rock climbing. Right, that was absolutely awesome. Problem is, I'm now a bit behind. So this is where the 9 comes into its own. Bar in, foot down, and let's catch them up. I can just about see Mark in the distance. He is a dot. But I'm pootling along. I've got a ground speed of over 60 miles an hour. Well, I've lost the rest of them, which is my own fault for messing around, flying around in circles. I've got Carlton Moor dead ahead. The plan was that Ian may well land at Carlton Moor just to check on his fuel levels, because obviously he's sub 70, so he's a bit limited on what he can carry. Carlton Moor Airfield, that's an airfield I've never landed at, which is kind of strange really, seeing as it's the closest one to Darley Moor. I think it's a private airfield though. I'm not entirely sure you can land there unless you're a member. I'll have to make some enquiries. Talking of Carlton Moor, the other week at Darley Moor Airfield there was an accident. One of the paragliding students landed funny, unfortunately broke the leg. That resulted in the air ambulance helimed landing at Darley Moor. And the rules are, if the helimed is on the airfield is closed. At the time, Giles was given a lesson and obviously couldn't land back at Darley Moor. And in the end ended up choosing Carlton Moor as his alternate. I think alternate's American. Hyped. A little bit of height since I've got the airfield in sight. If you want to see exactly where I've been this evening, then I will be uploading this flight to Avinet. And if you don't know what Avinet is, I've spoken about it before on other videos. Microlight News April this year, I did a bit of a story on that to explain what it's all about. Essentially Strava for pilots. It's a brilliant app. It's where you can share your flight details with friends, family and all that sort of stuff. So go and have a look at Avinet. I'll stick a permanent link to Avinet in the description below. If you go and have a look on there, do a search for me, you will be able to see the details of this flight. So go and have a look. Just in case my batteries don't last, because I'm getting on to an hour now and it is fairly cold. I hope you've enjoyed this flight. I know I certainly have. I wasn't even expecting to go flying this evening, so it's nice when those little surprises come along. And if you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit that like button and share the video and subscribe and all that good YouTube stuff. Darley Moor, Golf Charlie, Mike, Papa X-Ray, Flexwing inbound from the west, 2 minutes to run, Darley Moor. One of the things I like about this wing is very often with the Fox wing you'll find yourself too high. It's a real effort to lose height, it just does not want to come down. This thing, at the moment, for example, I am at 2,000 feet. Joining height for the overhead join at Darley Moor is 1,500 feet. So if I want to lose 500 feet, let's see how long it takes. So 1,900, 1,800, 1,700, 1,600, 1,500, easy as that. Darley Moor, Golf, Charlie Mike, Papa X-Ray, downwind, 01 at Darley Moor. Okay, so Giles is on the wrong way, backtracking, I think that's what I just heard on the radio. Darley Moor, Golf, Charlie Mike, Papa X-Ray, turning final, 01 to land, Darley Moor. Right, last one of the day, let's make this one a greaser. I'll tell you what, let's try getting on the centre line, shall we? That's more like it. This just floats and floats and floats. Well, it looks like the battery survived. That was absolutely brilliant. That is why I love it. I absolutely love this. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And then come and join me on the next one. See you later. Say hello.
Hello.